For our next dang it, say the line. Hey everybody, what day is it? That's right, it's everyone's favorite day of the week, Thursday. It's time for another edition of Steve's Dang It. Shop Sportsnet.store, you know where to find it. And listen, we want to make Steve's Dang It's the best it could possibly be, but I'm a busy bee, producer Drew is a busy bee, so how about producer you help? Who's texting me? Here's how producer you can help. There, that's better. If you see a dang it that you like and should be featured in Steve's Dang It's, just tweet it at myself or producer Drew using the hashtag dangit, DANGIT. That took me a sec. But that's for next week. For this week, you just sit back and enjoy yourself as we start Steve's Dang It's this week with the LA Kings.
Russ plays it in. You mentioned the trade he had asked for. Not playing like a guy who is just riding it out. Got put on the top line for a showcase, and he's making the most of it.
And he said the other day.
Oh, turnover. DeBrusk scores! Off of Quick again. And in.
Yeah, but this one doesn't go to the goaltender.
No.
This is a shot right from the middle of the slot after a clear-cut turnover, the middle. So you try to go through the middle, you have to be 100% sure. Looked like Deneau did not spot that. Looked like Anderson did not spot it. And again, it goes off the glove, but in that situation, that's something that has to be taken care of. And then I categorize goals. You know, the first one's a bad goal. This one here is...
Well, how the turntables. Earlier this season, we were talking about giving Jake DeBrusk away. He's no longer going to be a Boston Bruin. It's not working out there. He's far down the depth chart. He's going to get traded. Well, this week, it's the Kings giving things away to him, and in this week, he had a hat trick. That's a hat pick. But I don't care if he's playing in the top six, bottom six, or the minors. You cannot give him that open of a look. LA Kings, my goodness. That's a dang it. For our next dang it, say the line. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal.
We played forward by Chinakhov. Carolina knocks it down at their blue line, gets it to Jesper Fast. Now picked up by Niederreiter, tries to play it off of Berube, scores! What a heads-up play by Nino Niederreiter, catches Berube off guard, and Carolina goes up 3-0. A minute 14 into the third.
Tallies have been just that. Fast took a look and hard rimmed it because he knew Nino was getting in with speed. Heads up play from Jesper Fast, and he takes a chance. That was intentional from Nino Niederreiter. The goalie had gotten out to play it a little lackadaisical. He's played a lot of hockey, getting back to the net, not sealing the post.
Now, a little bit of context here. JF Berube hadn't played in the NHL for years and years, over 1,000 days. He comes in, plays one game, and he's great. Then he played more games and continued to be great. And it should be emphasized, he was great in this game. Up until this mistake, Berube was the only reason that the Blue Jackets were in this thing. The shots were 38-9. For Carolina. The score was somehow only 2-0. And then this. I hope no one chirped him. I doubt they would, but I wouldn't want any stink eye from any of my teammates. Yeah, sorry, I thought you could use my help moving the puck. You can't do everything. But that's a dang it. For our next dang it, it's the Hurricanes on the wrong end. In Detroit Red Wing third period comebacks, all the rave. Here comes Jacob Slavin, and there goes Dylan Larkin.
He's on pace for 65 points. Pesci got caught up high there by Nemestikov, stolen here by Larkin, he scores! Nemestikov forced the issue, and Dylan Larkin has tied it up with his 27th of the season and his 18th point the past 10 games.
Wow. Miscue by Carolina. They haven't made a lot.
Brady Shea coughed it up. It'll be an unassisted goal.
He whipped on it. He looked up, went to shoot it, and the puck moved. And Larkin takes advantage of that, goes to the backhand and ties this game.
You know, in his defense, he did win Most Gentlemanly Player last year. What's wrong with simply saying, after you? A comically bad fan of the puck you could set Benny Hill to. Ugh. That's a dang it. It wasn't the only dang it from this game. In fact, the reason the Hurricanes had the lead in the first place is because of a guy who used to play for them. Alex Nedeljkovic goes to play it, and then it's a series of unfortunate events.
Niederreiter on for Pesci. Hurricanes defenseman left it for Fast, who got hit hard by Fabbri. Scores! What a shot!
Wow.
Oh, they let him go. Jesper Fast was hit by Fabry at the blue line, and he escaped the check, went to the net, and scores the goal.
You're right. He got smoked by Fabry, and give him full credit for not going down, not pouting about it. He went to the net. They just get a good deflection off of Stahl's skate right to Fast, and then it went off the skate, I believe, of Rowney. Or off his stick, rather, and to the left of the goaltender. There's the first skate. Watch the stick. Oh, I don't know. Anyway.
Where to begin? Nedeljkovic fires it into the fray, and that's, I don't know, 50-50. They might come out with it. That's good. Hurricanes come up with it. That's bad. Brett Pesce comes out with the puck, and he puts the puck off Mark Stahl. Mark Stahl is not Jordan Stahl or Eric Stahl. He's a different Stahl. And then Brett Pesce gets it, and he shoots it, and it goes off Stahl. Not Mark Stahl. This one's Jordan Stahl, not to be confused with Eric Stahl. Are y'all paying attention? Well, it didn't matter how much anyone paid attention on this one. This is just a rubber puck bouncing off a bunch of stuff. I don't know if anyone's to blame, but it's definitely a dang it. For our next dang it, frankly, I'm surprised it took so long for this game to come up. The Leafs had a 7-2 lead on the Detroit Red Wings at the beginning of the third period last Saturday. The Leafs ended up winning that game 10-7. At different times, that game was 7-6 and 8-7. This isn't the exact moment things started to go wrong for the Toronto Maple Leafs, because it actually happened in the second period, but it is still a dang it. Jack, if you're a goaltender, tend the goal.
And Campbell will try and start the breakout. Gave it away. Scores. Gagne will take advantage of that. And Detroit has its second goal. Its first of the second.
I was just going to say, this has been a very difficult game for Jack Campbell. The one goal against in that first was a rebound he didn't control. Now he's been watching his team light it up at the other end, and sometimes you just try to do too much. Look at his reaction looking skyward. Nice job by Larkin to get a little piece of that one, but it's the turnover. You're back behind, just leave it for your D. Instead, he tries to get it instead of around the boards.
Now you can watch that play and go, oh, Steve, how could you? Jack is a nice boy. And he's still a nice boy. Nice boys make mistakes. And you might point out the added extra layer that everyone seems to forget here. David Kampf knocks the puck into his own net. It's an own goal. But how did that happen? Because he was flailing his stick. Because the Red Wings had the puck. Well, how did they come to have the puck? Because Campbell gave it away, and then when Kampf went to stop the thing, it might have been stopped by Jack Campbell, but he wasn't in the net, so he couldn't. All of that entire sequence and third period. Oh, that was a dang it. They put together a compilation of my reaction, my live reaction to that on the Sportsnet YouTube channel. I thought it was mean of them to do that, but I could see the appeal.
We can perhaps talk a little... Oh, never mind. By the guy who lags all the time. Oh, no. Oh, come on. Maybe. No. Oh my God, they scored there. That was a goal.
No sign yet, but Valeno celebrating, and it did look like it hit the roof of the net.
Imagine a moment's peace.
And suddenly, stripped.
Right?
Snyder scores.
Oh my God.
It's a one-goal game.
You've got to be kidding. You've actually got to be kidding. Score effects are a thing. They've always been a thing. Oh, Mateev, thank God. Holy Moses.
He's got 2 goals. He's got a hat trick. His and it's 8-7.
A save! My kingdom for a save!
This has just been a crazy game.
It's now 8.
This end of the ice has seen all kinds of
12
action, as you mentioned.
minutes and 15 seconds to go in the third.
Now you trade
The Red Wings have
chances at
scored
one and a simple
5 goals
Holmgren doesn't use
in
his
less
stick,
than
allows
8
the puck to get through.
minutes.
The goaltender's nightmare night
The
continues.
Leafs got one in there.
Mrazek comes in and he's given up 2.
And it's 8-7. That goal is a hunk of crap.
Would you have picked 8-7 as a number? What was the over?
He's not calling a timeout.
The over was 6.5, and I thought, well, you could probably take that tonight.
Win or lose, this is the most humiliating game of the season.
15.
There's no team in the entire world in any sport like this one.
Yeah, they're good for your heart, the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's dang it. But they won! That's a dang it. But they won. Dang it. Now, what David Kampf tried to do on that last play was prevent the other team from scoring, and unfortunately he scored on his own team. On this play, Anders Lee, who was trying to score, prevents his own team from scoring.
But comes to the point at Dobson, swings it off. Aho into the circle, shoots off the post. No, it was on the goal line. Did it go in? The referee says it did. It somehow snuck behind Darcy Kemper, laid on the goal line. And the referee says it crossed to give the Islanders a 4-3 lead, but I'm sure they're going to look at this one.
Yeah, absolutely. The referee hesitated for a second, but Moj, I absolutely could not tell you for sure one way or the other. So let's have a look at the replay.
We're taking a look at it right now. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's so close.
Moj, I don't think that's in.
I don't think it is either, Peter. I don't see any,
but I don't
see any
think
pure
it's
white
in.
behind that puck.
I don't see the whites. No, I do not.
Oh.
Oh.
The outside angle, it's the overhead.
That one this'll I would assume would give you your best look.
Oh, that's very,
but you know what,
very
Moj?
close. Very.
I don't think it could be any closer, but I did not for sure see any whites. Now it's rolling on his side, which makes it just that much more complicated, obviously. But from that angle, it looks like it's in. It looks like you're seeing white, but oh, here it is right here, Moj. Sliding across. Yeah, I think that they're going to say, my goodness, that was close.
So close. We're listening downstairs for the official announcement.
After review, the puck did not completely cross the goal line. There's no
goal.
Ah! It ruins what would have been a hat pick because Sebastian Aho, not that one, the other one for the New York Islanders, makes a really nice move, and this would have given the Islanders the go-ahead goal over one of the league's top teams. If Anders Lee had just left it, didn't touch the thing, this would have been a goal. The puck was wobbling a little bit this way and that way, but it was heading towards going across that red line. It almost, by a millimeter, did. And maybe Lee's intentions were to leave it, but Murray knocks down Lee's hands just enough that, Murray almost caused a goal here, against his own team by knocking down Lee's gloves. Instead, I don't know if this is an accident or if it's galaxy brain on a billion. The puck does not fully cross the line. IMO. Did it almost cross the line? Yeah. Did it cross the line a little bit? Yeah. That's a long way from a goal. The tough one here is the call on the ice is a goal. And if it's inconclusive, you should make it a goal because the call on the ice was a goal. I understand the reason for the rule, the call on the ice stands, because I understand that. At some point, you need a tiebreaker. I get it. But why is the tiebreaker the worst thing? How are you going to know if that's a goal? What's going to give you a better idea of knowing whether or not that's a goal? Standing there in the middle of the fray, or slowing it down with multiple cameras? Yes, they got to make a call so that there's a tiebreaker, but to me, just coming in, I wasn't standing in the spot where the ref was, seeing that, it's not conclusively all the way across the line. So close. And such a dang it. And now for our final dang it. This is perfect full circle. It's the Islanders on the receiving end again, and we began with the Kings, end with the Kings. It's a double own goal.
Not even one time. That is controlled by the Kings.
Offensive zone face-off, 53 seconds in. They score! Off the face-off, I believe it's Byfield.
The Islanders, I believe, put it in. But the last guy to touch it is that man right there. Face-off. It's won by the Islanders. Wow, it hits a couple. Maybe Pellick, the last guy.
I don't even know if Byfield touched the puck there.
Yeah, he got it right there, and that's about it. That's about it.
That's it.
The goal is officially Officially, the goal is Pelech from Clutterbuck and Byfield. Again, we've had several reminders of this throughout the course of this video, and this is just another one. Hockey pucks are made of rubber. Vulcanized rubber. That is a word. That's a real word. Vulcanized rubber on ice. There's a scramble off the face-off. Clutterbuck hits it. I don't even think he knew he hit it. Pelech hits it. Definitely looked like he knew he hit it. And it goes in. Double own goal all the way. That's a dang it. Wow. So, did we miss any? Well, okay, you can get mad in the comments this time. But, next time, hashtag dang it on Twitter at me or at producer Drew. Let us know if you see a dang it, and we'll try to use it. Generally speaking, try to make sure it's an NHL dang it, because people have been sending us stuff from all over the world, and that's super cool. I do appreciate seeing it, but we might, like, there's a solid chance we're not, like, allowed to use that footage. So just try to stick to the NHL, you know? Once again, hashtag DANGIT. But for now, that is it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Tell all your friends. Don't score in your own net. If you're a goaltender, tend the goal. You know, etc. There's lots of good life lessons in these videos. There are.